Life is like a marathon. Just like the racers going through obstacles in all their races, I have obstacles I go through in my life. And you always got to persevere and finish to the end. Some of the racers will give up, fall down, and say, "Oh, I give up." But you can't do that. You got to be positive about it and catch the person ahead of you because you never know what's going to happen to them ahead of you. So you always got to keep going and finish the race all the time. In my life, I've learned that a lot of people won't be all for you, and on the sideline, just like in the marathon, they won't be cheering for you all the time, saying, "I want this person to win, I want that person to win." So you always gotta just look for the people who are there for you, your parents, your friends, close friends. They're gonna stay with you the whole way, no matter if you take first, second, third, last. You always gotta keep going, because you're winning for yourself and for them too. So what I learned in my life was that you can never give up because things change just like that, and opportunities only come once. And when you get that opportunity, you can't throw it away like it's nothing. You gotta take it and learn a lesson from it too. Because most of the people, while other people are like rooting for them and stuff, they'll be like, "Oh, they're rooting for me," but you can't just decide that, "Oh, they're my friend now," because they're gonna be against you too. If you lose, they're gonna say, "Oh, you lost, so I don't want to be around you anymore," or say, "Oh, I won." So you gotta stick to the people that's always been with you the whole time. And the obstacles that I've gone through in my life was coming here to America, and I feel like that was a big change for me, a big obstacle for me because I worked my way through. Even though they said I wasn't like smart enough for school and I was gonna get held back, I still worked my way through, finished elementary school coming from Africa, and they're like, it was surprising to some people. And even though I knew some people weren't cheering me on or rooting for me, I still finished fight to the finish, which is a big quote I learned from my friend that died from cancer. He said, "Fight to the finish." That's one of his last words he had. Even though he had cancer, he always stayed positive. And to me, that was like a big influence to me. And I always stayed positive throughout my whole life since junior high when he passed away. So that's just a motivation for me. And finishing the race, always got to finish the race. You always want to be first and think that, have that mentality, because if you want to be first, you'll be first. Or even if you want to be second, you'll be second. It's all in the head. It's that mentality you got to have. So to succeed in life, you always got to fight to the finish. That's why I always tell my friends on the football team, when I'm playing Little League, I always just say fight to the finish. That was our motto right there. Just fight to the finish, persevere to the end, finish that race. Just like the marathon, it doesn't matter how many people are running, you always take half a place. Never give up. You don't know if you're going to take first, second, last. Just keep going and fight to the finish always.